A couple days ago, I did a video on episode 76 part 1 leaks, but today I am going to reveal the other thing that we are adding in this update. This is also going to be the summer event. So I had a summer event planned out, but we were so busy with the episode updates that it took us a little longer than expected to get started on it. And it is actually already July 10th. So for most people, summer break, at least for me, when I was in school, my summer break literally started in like the beginning of June and then it ended in the middle of August. But for a lot of people I know online, their summer break started for some reason in late June or beginning of July and it ends in September. If we look it up on Google, it says when does summer start. So it starts June 20th and then it ends September 22nd. So I mean, there still are technically like 2 months and 12 days of summer. So summer is still not close to over. It actually just started like a few weeks ago, technically. So, I don't know, like my summer break was like at the beginning of June and then it ended way before summer ends. But anyways, so this summer event is gonna have a few different units. Well, actually more than a few. So 2 of the units are already done being scripted and there are still 2 more units. So we're gonna have 4 units, 1 boss, which is gonna be for his own special game mode. I really gotta make that game mode soon because that's gonna be a lot to make. So yeah, 4 units, 1 toilet, that is gonna be the boss. And also in this update, another thing, the engineer is gonna be remade and there's another toilet in that episode we didn't show. And that toilet was actually on the cameraman's side. It looks kind of like a tank. So for that reason, we are actually going to make him a part of the engineer cameraman. So the engineer cameraman is going to have another level. And I'll actually show you guys the toilet real quick. You guys might get scared though. My modeler made his face kind of scary. I'm not too sure why, but I like it, so I'm gonna keep it like that. So, yeah, this guy is gonna be the new max level engineer cameraman thing. Last update, we added a new max level to the engineer, level 7, and that makes the tank have 150k health. This guy is definitely gonna have more than 150k health. He's gonna make the engineer really great to use again. He's gonna have probably 250k health, and engineer is gonna cost a little more to upgrade. Also, he's gonna do probably around like 10,000 DPS, so he is gonna be a bit stronger than the tank. I mean, of course, he's gonna have a lot of health. Think about it theoretically, because he has those spikes to crush whatever toilets like go through him. Like, that would take a lot of the toilet's damage before he really starts to like get weak and die. But anyways, here is what he looks like again. In case my editor didn't put it up on the screen yet, he is a very interesting toilet. But anyways, the next thing I'm gonna show you guys is the sunglasses speaker man. This is one of our summer units. There's a speaker man with sunglasses. I mean, he kind of just does what normal speakermen do. We usually have some sort of cool looking speakerman, the new outfit and the updates, and yeah, he pretty much just a normal speakerman. When you max him out though, he does a 360 degree AoE attack. That's literally just him dancing, so that's gonna be good. Then the next thing I'll show you guys is the beach crate, aka the summer event crate. So it's like a old wooden treasure chest that you like find buried on the beach, and it has a beach ball on the front of it. So this is gonna be the new summer event crate. It is not gonna be its own crate, actually. You're not gonna get it as a crate in your inventory. If you want to guess what you're gonna do with it and piece together info I said in my last leaks video, you'll probably be able to figure out where you're gonna be able to buy this crate. Next, we have the surfer TV man. So how this guy works is he actually surfs on the toilets. So there's gonna be a wave that goes on the toilets, and then he has different surfboards, and then he surfs on the wave on the toilet, and then it damages them because they don't like getting surfed on. So anyways, here's what he looks like, and then here are his first 3 surfboards. He has 4. So his first 3 ones, there's a normal yellow one, a normal blue one, and then a really cool looking red one that has a booster in the back. And then the 4th one is the coolest of all. So here's the 4th one. It's a purple one. It has a lot of cool particle circles around it. And the toilets are not gonna like this one at all. Like, he's gonna do so much damage to them for real. So those are 2 new units and the new engineer thing. I guess I'll also show you guys like what the new engineer looks like. It is so much better than the old engineer. So if you guys remember the old engineer, I mean, if you look it up on Google, you can probably see it right now. Actually, my editor, do that right now. Look it up on Google and put the engineer, the normal engineer on the screen that we currently have in the game. So yeah, he's pretty mid. The reason why was for a bit, like, the game didn't really have a modeler. It was literally just me, and I made most toilets in Roblox Studio or really badly with a blender. The engineer was one that I made badly with a blender, and I mean, it's not that bad though. It's not that bad. I mean, he has a camera looking head. He has the arm claw things that, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a few hours to make this because I was bad at blender. I had to like look up what buttons to press to do what. But anyways, we are finally replacing him with a good looking engineer. So here is the new engineer, and as you can see, camera looks a lot more like the engineer in the series. Arm things look a lot better. Like, he looks more like the engineer instead of like this. So yeah, I don't know if Evan's gonna add him. I mean, the engineer doesn't really have any animations or attack, so literally all he does is have to replace the model, and everything is pretty much named the same, so he doesn't even have to re-script anything. I'm pretty sure maybe he has to redo a few lines of script, but this should be a really easy replacement. So hopefully that happens this update. But like I said last video, the other big things that are gonna happen this update: 5 new endless ranks. Evan already scripted that, so it's confirmed for sure gonna be this update. So it's gonna go up to 15, and then at some point we're gonna add up to 20, and it's just gonna be good because if you already reached rank 10, there's something else to do. And if you're new to the game, the summer event's not gonna be too hard. As long as you have some decent mythics and some good event units and like a good strategy, then you probably can beat it. So, I mean, to be fair, it's gonna be a little harder than our last event, but our last event wasn't really that hard. Our last event was the clock event. And if we go over to Roblox to see, you can see 4,234,000 people have beat it. So that is not hard at all. That is like super easy. And is that more than Nightmare Mode? No, 6.3 million people have beat Nightmare Mode. So it's a little harder than Nightmare Mode. To be fair, Nightmare Mode has been out since the beginning of the game though, so that has had a lot more people play it. But clock event is probably gonna end soon because it's been in the game for a long time. And if we go over to it and then go to the crate, I have a lot of missions that I haven't collected. Okay, well, anyways, we go to the crate, 25,000 of the godly already exist, and then if you go to the time crate, 1,000 of the ultimate exist. So this is probably gonna be the rarest ultimate, to be honest, because once this is removed, it's gonna be removed. So if you have any extra clocks, I would recommend sending them soon. We're either gonna remove the clock event in this update or next update. The best way to tell how many people are done would just be, well, like I already did, checking the badge, and according to the badge, it definitely seems like most people are done. And the event pass would be another really good way, because clock spider, and then guardian, and then scientist. So clock spider is actually at 3.1 million, guardian is at 1.4 million, and scientist is at 316,000. So that shows not that many people have reached the end, but I mean, it is pretty hard to reach the end. You're gonna have to grind a lot for it. So I'm really hoping with this update we can actually aim for this Sunday, because I actually am pretty busy for the next few days. I'm gonna be busy Tuesday through Saturday, or Thursday through Saturday, I mean, and then I'm gonna be busy Monday. So this Sunday would be the perfect update day. That is gonna be in a few days. Evan already scripted 2 of the 4 summer units, but in this update, let's see. So there are gonna be 4 summer units, 2 normal units, so that's gonna be 6 units, and then 3 toilets. I mean, technically 4 toilets if you count the new one. Engineer is gonna spawn on the opposite side of the track, and he has to replace engineer, so that's pretty much 7 units, 4 toilets. Only 2 of the units are done. He used to be able to do like a few units a day though. I don't know what happened, to be fair. Anyways, that is gonna be it for the video. So as always, like, subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.